So I just got back from my trip to England and I came back with a head cold. I am on the mend, but I experienced a mystical experience while I was there, and I want to talk about it. So for the first part of our trip, my friend and I stayed at the Chalice Retreat Center in Glastonbury, England. And on our last night, her and I were sitting outside, and it was actually probably the first good night, I believe, that we had, because it did rain during much of our trip. And so we're sitting there by the Red Spring well. She was off over around a bend. She didn't see me. I'm sitting on a bench looking out over some stone steps that had bushes on either side. There was a lot of stone and natural trails, paths to walk up and down. They are on a very large property. And so I apologize if I have to stop and start this video multiple times because I'm kind of coughing and whatnot. But so I'm sitting there, and I wasn't really thinking of anything. I was just kind of relaxing. I was previously connecting with my ancestors and with the land. And I happened to look up at the stone steps, and all of a sudden, and it happened so quickly, I saw this light, but it was in the shape of a rabbit. At least I believe it was a rabbit. It was a small animal, and it went from one side of the stone steps, so my right, and it leaped over really quickly to the left and then disappeared. But it was just a golden light. I would say it sort of reminded me of the Patronus charm in Harry Potter, except in Harry Potter, right, that's silvery or blue or something. This, and I didn't use a spell. I didn't call on anything. This literally was golden light in the shape of a rabbit that just went so fast across. And I saw it, and I was like, did I just see that? What was that? And I was like, and I'm looking for my friend. I'm like, Cat, I just saw something. I gotta tell you. And she was telling me that a lot of people who visit Chalice Well tends to have mystical experiences. She was feeling, she's like, Jenny, she's like, you already, with the work that you do, you're already sort of walking in between worlds. I think you were actually shown a being in another world. And so I've been thinking about it ever since. I've been looking up the meaning of rabbit symbolism, which is very opposite to this other symbolism that I've been encountering. While I was there, I kept seeing a lot of snails. Snails are much slower energy versus a rabbit, so I found that to be quite interesting. But so I just had to share that. That was just a cool mystical experience. I think I caught a glimpse into a being, a creature in another world, and it was made of golden light. And it was kind of cool that actually I was the only one to see that. But yeah, I just wanted to share. Have a great day.